You've been writing checks your mouth can't cash. You've been talking and walking a lot of shit
reckless out there. This could go either way. This is madness in the ring. Doc's got the cover. 1, 2, 10!
This is one step
From
beyond
Doc. And there's a knee. Now we're exchanging. Doc looks pissed in there. Knee after knee.
It's all the same.
Oh no. DSD again. Dirty stop drop. Oh, he hits it. And Doc's in to break it up. We got a 3 count.
It's not hard to see. I've been looking to break through all of these walls. I'm never stopping when I'm dropping all of their jaws.
Suplex into the pin.
This could be it. Hans is able to.
Oh my God! They kicked out. Justin Smith.
He can pull off this cover
Look
again.
up there. No, he pulled it down first.
It was, but that's a victory that Wilhelm didn't get.
Ain't never been scared. It's all the same to me. Ain't scared. Ain't never been scared. It's not hard to see.
Hello, I'm Ziggy Vans, and welcome to Immortality. This is it, everybody. The 3-part finale of Season 1. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Blaze Phillips. Say hello.
Hello out there, OMGW Nation. Welcome back once again to another sold-out show. We are here tonight, as Ziggy says, for what we've all been waiting for. This is the means to the end, and there's tons of action-packed excitement into tonight's show.
Action-packed excitement is right, Blaze. We are going to see the vacated Duel Team titles resolved tonight as the Philbillies finally get their shot against Ingenious Engine. You saw that in the opening promo package. But first, opening the show, the brothers will settle it. Legacy versus Hard Rock.
Yes, this will be interesting, Ziggy. We got two brothers with some family problems just going to fight it out in the ring tonight. It'll be like getting a taste of seeing what their Thanksgiving dinner is going to be like between their families. And we get to see it live here on camera in a ring, so everyone else will be able to enjoy their mashed potatoes and stuffing in peace.
I agree. I do want to ask, what do you think these two eat for Thanksgiving?
Oh, probably just whole birds.
just live whole birds? They just like stalk them to the trees. That's their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and then they play a game of chasing them around the house.
Yes, that's right. We are gonna see it. We're closing in on Thanksgiving. We're gonna settle the family stuff here tonight. Now, these guys have had an up and down relationship. They are part of the team Power Chord together. However, and they've had quite a bit of success. But in the beginning, Hard Rock kind of left Legacy hang out to dry against the Outlaws. Legacy paid him back by eliminating him in the mill from behind, and then Hard Rock again left Legacy out to dry in a match. So these two have decided to settle it here at Immortality.
That's right, Ziggy, and something will be settled. The question is will these two be able to maintain their Duel Team name as Power Chord and stick together? Or will this just lead to more tension, forcing them apart into the singles division?
You have to wonder. You have to wonder. And, I have already heard from the championship committee they're going to be even harder next season on people both competing in the Duel Team division and the singles division, one of the singles divisions. So you got to wonder, will they be looking for new partners next year? Or will this squash it? Put it to bed once and for all? We have yet to see.
Yeah, tonight we'll hopefully tell all, and we will find out, will the younger, more tactical Nick Legacy be able to overcome his stronger, more experienced brawler of a brother in Hard Rock?
Yes. We are going to see that. And that's the best way to break it down. You've got a very technical tactician in Legacy. Taking on the brawler scrapper You've got the younger, the youth advantage goes to Nick Legacy. He's definitely in better shape, but Hard Rock has the size and he has the age and experience. So it'll be interesting to see how this falls.
Right. Starting up with just tying up and showing what they got to each other. Nick Legacy with a hip toss to Hard Rock.
Yeah, you know, they're tying right up off the bat, like you said, and I think this is just feeding Legacy right now. Hard Rock's going to be in trouble if he keeps doing it Legacy's way, I think.
Yeah, and Legacy showing off some arm spins to get positioning.
Some hammer locks, definitely. A huge elbow. Legacy is in the driver's seat right now. Oh! Elbow back from Hard Rock. Legacy's going for a big power slam, but Hard Rock into the DDT.
Smashing Legacy's face into the center of the mat.
No pin yet, though. No pin yet. Too early for that. Oh.
Ooh.
Hard Rock. Right off the bat, saying anything you can do, I can do better.
That's what it looks like out here, folks. This is just a family battle.
This is a definite prove yourself match. I can't think of a better way to open Immortality with this tense team resolving their issues in the ring.
Second elbow to the back of the neck.
You gotta wonder. Oh! Stalling brainbuster, jackhammer.
Yeah,
it was brutal. It was brutal. And now you gotta wonder if Legacy isn't, after those two elbow drops, saying, "All right, you wanna get technical? I'll brawl a little bit." Oh, big chop!
The disrespect between these two right now. As Hard Rock puts his brother into the corner, shoulder checking him.
Legacy shoves him off now. Another stare down for a second before Hard Rock tries to get the advantage. Oh, another stare down! Into the belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, Hard Rock goes back to where he knows, which is hard-hitting offense.
And a leg drop to rub it in. Hard Rock's going to go for the first pin here. Oh, but Legacy says not a chance, bro.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that was almost like a mock?
I think so. I don't think either of them thought this was far from over yet.
This is definitely so far a back and forth. Whoa! Legacy with a reversal kick to the knee.
The back of the knee that Hard Rock is known for having some issues with.
Back up into a stalling vertical suplex. Legacy now in control. Oh, he's going for the Legacy leg lock. Can he lock it in? He's really deep in that corner, though. Oh, Hard Rock touched the ropes, and the ref is going to have to break it up.
But it looks like some damage was done just in those few seconds there, Ziggy.
Yeah, do you think that would have been it? Do you think that would have been the end if he didn't get to the ropes?
It's hard to say, but if he had the right ring positioning, it very well could have been.
Legacy does the anything you can do, I can do better, and pins him and mocks him as well. Ooh!
Hard Rock comes out the back door.
Yeah, right out that back door with technical offense. These two are trying to one-up each other in their own styles. They're pulling out all the stops. Chart Topper! Chart Topper! Hard Rock hits it! That's gonna be it! Nice and early! Wrap this one up! Send it home for Christmas! No!
Nope. Legacy is not ready to give up this fight yet, and Hard Rock shows some yeah.
Into the rear naked choke. Tenacious grab. Hard Rock's also known for this. He calls it the hard times. 10-second breaks it up. Do you think Legacy got knocked out by it?
This could be a tough one.
Ooh.
Able to get the shoulder up, and Hard Rock is frustrated right now.
Yeah, 2 6/8 all the way. He is frustrated, and you got to believe that every second that this match continues. Oh!
Not even bad angle for me there. I couldn't tell.
I think he poked him. I think he poked him in the eyes. He's just doing what he's got to do. Hard Rock doesn't stray away from doing the hard thing to win. As I was saying, though, I think every second this match continues, it favors Legacy. He's got that youth and that stamina.
That is for sure what he lacks in the raw brute power and brawling skill that Hard Rock brings. He makes up for it in, as you said, youth and stamina.
That's right. That's right. Gets him in a deep half crab, can't pull it off. Hard Rock kicks out of him. He's putting him up to the top rope.
What's he going for?
Belly to back suplex from the second rope, Blaze.
Yeah, that's a lot of force coming down. Power that Hard Rock brings to that move.
Ooh.
The Legacy comes in with the uppercut.
He apparently has some life. Misses the elbow, though. Ends up getting whipped into the corner. Hard Rock is walking slow. Those shots to the knees have had an effect. Impromptu sit out. Hard Rock's going to go for the pin to try and put this one to bed.
Legacy is not ready to give up this one yet.
No, not yet. He's definitely still in this fight. Now Hard Rock into the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're continuing the anything you can do, I can do better kind of story, because,
But Legacy is setting him up for a top rope move. Oh, the superplex.
He's going full superplex. Full superplex!
He hits it. That's a lot of force. That's got to be it there, Ziggy.
Yeah, that's got to be the end. That's got to be the end. No!
Hard Rock says, I may be old, but I ain't done yet, boy.
Yeah, that is definitely it. He is not done yet, and Legacy is now the one looking a little tired and frustrated. He's going to whip Hard Rock into the ropes. Another hard shot with that elbow. Belly to back suplex from Legacy. Only gets a 1 count.
Yeah, Hard Rock has found a second win.
All right, this has got you got to think they're coming to the conclusion that this both look exhausted. Oh! Out of nowhere! Hard times in the center of the ring.
Can Legacy hold out for the 10 seconds here?
He holds out, but he looks real out of it.
This could be it, folks. And it is. Hard Rock, the older brother, prevails.
He choked out his own brother to get the pin. That's brutal. We're going to the replay now. We can check out some of the amazing highlights from that opening match, but Hard Rock's going to actually check on his brother now that the job is done. We can only hope that, that seemed like an extreme tactic to go to.
It does. The question is will these two be able to, shake hands and walk away from this and continue their journey as Duel Team competitors, or will this be the end?
You're right. It would almost be sad because they'd be throwing away really a great run. You got to think they're probably in line for a shot at some point down the road.
Yeah, they don't have the worst standings in the Duel Team division.
No, their record is pretty good as far as Duel Teams go. The only team they've lost to is the Philbillies, and the Philbillies are undefeated.
That's right. Yeah, Doc Holliday had put an end to that one.
Yes.
And Filthy Phil, of course.
Doc Holliday. We can't forget Doc Holliday, how much you love Doc Holliday.
Oh, I am an impartial announcer, Ziggy. I get sick of these accusations.
I'm not accusing you of anything there, Blaze. None at all. And that was the win after the chokeout. The ref is, Hard Rock is going to taunt to the crowd now. Legacy is okay. He's awake. He's outside the ring. He looks very frustrated with it. But Hard Rock is going to, I think Hard Rock's going to go over to him. Will they be okay as a team? And they're shaking hands, Blaze. You can tell because of this picture of them shaking hands.
That is a fact. Yep, you got the two brothers shaking it out. They're making okay, so we can expect to see Power Chord continue to exist here at OMGW.
Yeah, they'll be back next season, I am sure.
Philbillies, Doc Holliday, and Filthy Phil, you guys finally have a title shot at the Duel Team belts, but it's in a steel cage against the original champions, Ingenious Engine. What's running through your minds as you decide to go into this historic match tonight?
What's running through our minds, Jeff? Come on, man. You've seen what happens when you put two beasts in the cage. Right at home. Ain't nothing stopping us.
I was born in a cage. You can't take the dog out of this fight. And my boy Doc Holliday over here, he's still getting love letters from Blaze, and all these other wrestlers are just looking at him drooling. That's just what happens when you unleash that beast.
That's right, Filthy. And you know, it takes talent to recognize talent. And Jeff, that's what you got here. Two guys with talent, ready to show the whole world to see shit clearly.
And we're back as Marvin Viskowski is making his entrance for this special match. We'll get into that in a second, but your reaction to the Philbillies, they're fired up for tonight.
They're ready. You heard them. Two beasts in the cage. They're right at home.
They are undefeated as a dual team in this first opening season, and you got to know that just dogs running around in here. But they are ready for their first title win, I think. Now, as far as this triple threat goes, you're going to see Marvin Viskowski taking on two no-names. Basically, what we decided to do here is pick up some people who may want into OMGW. They're going to compete against Marvin. Now, Marvin has been the most losing star this year. If
walking thin line right here in OMG, we don't accept failure in this industry.
No, I mean, a mild amount of failure, yes, but he has not contributed anything, so here's how this is going to go down. We like to trim the fat. So if the person who gets the pin in this will retain a contract with OMGW and be rewarded by getting entrance into the 6-person Hell in a Cell shootout in part 2 of Immortality. That shootout will give whoever wins a number one contendership for season 2. However, if you lose,
You're out.
You're out. It's done. The 2 losers for this match will be eliminated. So
This is do or die for everyone in the ring, and definitely a huge amount of pressure on Viskowski, who is a known wrestler in the fake wrestling industry.
right, exactly. He has been here for some time, just faking it out with us, and if he loses, it will be heartbreaking for him. Whereas these two have a chance to cut their teeth, so to speak, and get into the business. This is the dictator, Manuel Escobar, sporting one heck of a fancy t-shirt.
Yes, he's got the Hawaiian rock, and he's definitely a baller.
I'm a fan of that myself. I've been known to wear a pineapple shirt every once in a while.
Unfortunately, I've seen it, Ziggy, and I can't say that I am on the same level of fandom as you, but you do what you do, make it work.
That's right. I make it work. So the dictator will try to not only, like, he's for family. He will not only get a contract, but a shot at a shot. Yeah. Potentially career-changing shot. This guy is fried in Mexico, luchador style. Megalene Lobo, not right. Lobo Volador making his way. Sorry, somebody typed something wrong on my sheet here. That person will be fired.
And Lobo Volador has had some success in the fake wrestling industry over in BCW.
Yes. He was known back then. He has had some success there. Let's see if he can carry it over here. He's been back in Mexico, mainly known for himself there.
And he is a fun to watch to see a lot
Yeah.
of spectacle in the ring from this little man.
Yeah. Nothing like Rey Mysterio. Let's see if he's methodical. Vacated will come into play here.
You can see him just stalking the Lobo and
Manuel. Lobo and Manuel.
Sorry, he's a new wrestler.
I left you hanging on that one, Blaze. I'm sorry about that. I did not realize what was going on. I was looking at the tape next to me. That's fine. Yeah, Manuel, he's a new wrestler. We don't have their names memorized yet. And we got a lot of outside fighting. Marvin using every piece of the environment to his advantage, and Manuel's going to do the same. We'll try to fail with a forearm truck from Marvin in the back of his head. Oh! That barricade is Marvin's best friend right now.
It's almost strange how Lobo is just letting Marvin do this thing, and he's the most playing it so far. Just waiting for his time to strike.
Yeah. Strikes everywhere. It's hard to tell who's hitting who at this point. Just punches this. Oh, the back of his head hit those stairs. Brutal. Brutal shots. Manuel into a big, slow, methodical swinging neck breaker. Oh! Oh, Lobo with some high flying.
That's what we promised from Lobo.
Lobo's on top now. Some stomps to Marvin. Marvin with a quick reversal into the shoulder check. And now Manuel's on Lobo as well. Good God, the strikes are everywhere again.
A lot of damage being dealt outside the ring.
These three are not wasting any time. They are doing all their fighting outside. And I gotta say, guys, you can't win out there.
Marvin misses a huge drop kick and then neckbreaker to Lobo.
All right, everybody. Mild issue. 1 second. All right. We probably sound a lot better right now because we're not double recording the audio from the arena. Big knee drop.
Still on the outside of the ring battling this one out, folks.
Oh, huge knee. Again, Lobo seems to be on top. We're still on the outside.
He needs to get these folks in the ring so he can actually get the W.
I agree. I completely agree. Man, they're still on the outside just brawling. Escobar is now in control.
Yeah, Escobar with that sit-out backbreaker.
This is a seesaw battle right now. Whoa!
And it's like a 2-on-2 match with one person taking the back seat at each time.
Yeah, it's like a constant rotation almost. Everybody's taking a turn. Man, this match is insane. Whoa! Lobo with a huge snapmare to Marvin. Now Marvin's in between them. Good God. I can't tell who's on top right now, honestly.
I have no idea, Ziggy.
Well, it's all about being an OMGW. That's what this is about. No matter where your background, no matter what your mental state or capacity, you want to be here where it's all happening in professional wrestling. And that is no different for the three of these guys. They're going to do everything they can to walk out of here with a contract.
And I want to say that's brutal. Marvin, if you notice, he slaps to both the ears of his opponent, just totally disorienting. Making it very tough for Lobo to get back in this fight.
And Lobo is definitely in trouble now. Marvin has brought out a sledge.
No. Now Marvin's in the ring.
You're right.
That is Manuel with the sledgehammer.
Thank you for being there for me.
He's not sure if he wants to use it or not, though. He just likes it in the ring.
I don't think he realizes that he can use the sledgehammer to break up pins. He doesn't have to use his foot. He can use the 20-pound sledge that he got from under the ring. Lobo tried to take his turn at winning, did not get it. Marvin with a huge DDT, but both of them remain down. Everybody looks exhausted right now. We've got to have a winner. Who's it going to be? Lobo with a reversal, popping out of Manuel's grip.
Marvin has to understand what's on the line for him tonight, and he needs to step up and put an end to this.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He has to find a way to get a win if he's going to stay in this league. And it's going to be hard because Lobo and Manuel are hungry. Hungry for a victory, as opposed to thirsty.
That's right. Thirst is out the window in this one.
It's all hungry. They are hungry like the wolves.
And Lobo.
Oh!
But stopped by Manuel there as Lobo goes to the top rope.
Yeah, Manuel says no with a big right hand, and now he's got he had Marvin to himself for a second and squandered it. Lobo back in the ring. Marvin getting another rush. Whoa!
Lobo says you're gonna fireman's me. Fireman's you.
Step up Enziguri, and Marvin looks out. Can Lobo get the victory here? Is Manuel gonna let it happen? No.
Finally, Manuel gets in there to break it up.
Ooh, inverted neck breaker. Huge DDT to Lobo. Just ragdolls him afterwards. Now Manuel's going to go for the pin.
And Marvin will break up.
Marvin with the eye rake. Doing what he has to do to survive. Into
backbreaker.
And now Marvin with a
DDT. Is that blood there?
That's blood. I think there's blood seeping from under Lobo's mask. He is in trouble. And Marvin is now freaking out. You know what that means?
He's looking for it.
It means something. Deadbeat! Deadbeat knee. Lobo is done. He is out. Marvin's going to go for the pin.
Manuel's there to break it up, though.
Yeah, he's going to stop him. Marvin is going to pick up Lobo. And Manuel's going to kick both Lobo and Marvin with one kick somehow. Marvin has had enough of Manuel's interference. Goes to the second rope. Falling fist, blood!
Marvin is now broken open. Both Manuel and Lobo. Both are down in the center of the ring. This is his chance to prove that he belongs in the OMG. Oh, and he's got his feet on the ropes. The ref doesn't see it.
And that's
three.
Marvin gets blood from both and a low down and dirty pin.
The serial killer has finally made his name ring as he busts open both wrestlers and does what it takes, whether it be a dirty tactic or not. He got the job done, and he will maintain his spot in OMG wrestling, followed by the possibility of a title shot.
That's right. He will be involved in the shootout, which will air during part 2 of Immortality. Yeah, you are 100% right. He lived up to his namesake. He became the squared circle serial killer here tonight. He got blood from both of his opponents and got the victory. You might not like how, though. The results are all that matters, though, as we watch some of the brutal highlights from that match.
Lucky for Lobo and Marvin, that sledgehammer was brought out by Manuel, but never really used to its full ability to really deal some damage to those two.
That's true. It played little part in this match. All right, so that match is done. We are going to now hear from Ingenious Engine on their part in the steel cage match here tonight.
Ingenious Engine, Clayton Cassidy, and Hans Wilhelm. You have had a up and down season, but here you are at Immortality, facing the Philbillies for the Duel Team titles that you began with. What are your thoughts going in? Begin, champion, und champion. What my large German friend is trying to say. We began champions. We end champions. Here we are, the grandest stage. And you're right, Jeffrey. I'm not going to say anything otherwise. We have definitely had our ups and our downs. And I don't know if this VIP method has done anything for us or not. But it doesn't matter anymore because tonight we're going to go to that ring. We're going to walk into that cage and we're going to finish what we started on top with the gold over our shoulders. And when those titles get rebranded next year, OMGW Duel Team Champions, well, you better believe that they're going to be on our shoulders. The Ingenious Engine will finish Immortality champions, and the Philbillies will finish Immortality how they started, losers.
And that is it. All the talking is done, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the first main event of Part 1 of Immortality. The steel cage will settle all blaze.
That's right, and those are some big words that he better back up, calling the Philbillies losers. They've been anything but with Doc Holliday and Filthy Phil as they walk out to the cage where they say it's their home.
You know, I can't disagree with you at all, Blaze. The Philbillies have been undefeated as a duel team, while the Ingenious Engine has had an up and down road. So the question is, this is the last hurdle. Those titles don't have a home right now, but they actually pinned the previous champions to get their shot here tonight. This is it. Can they become the Duel Team champions? Can they overcome the Ingenious Engine?
That's the question as the Ingenious Engine comes out to meet the self-proclaimed beasts in their cage.
Do you think Filthy Phil was actually born in a cage, like he said?
It's hard to say. There's very
really
little
is.
known about Filthy Phil's past. I mean, the man's a military man, but where he came from before that, who knows?
Have you seen him at craft services? I have. He definitely looks like he was raised in a cage. Like, I don't think he knows what a fork is. He doesn't even use his hands. He just, like, stuffs his face into the food, just eats it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm glad I have not had the pleasure of seeing that happen yet, but they waste no time getting straight to it.
This is it. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. The first title shot of Immortality.
And I will give it to the Engine. Comes out fast and hard, wasting no time on the Philbillies. Filthy Phil able to get some traction as Doc has just been hammered on by Hans.
Yeah, this is hard. I want to just really quickly go over the rules, even though the action is fast and furious right now. Both men have to get out of the cage and touch the ground, both feet on the floor. Once you get out of the cage and touch the ground, you're out. So it's kind of a weird situation. You can almost leave your partner in a 2-on-1 situation.
Yep, which Filthy Phil.
Oh!
Yeah, he was dragged down there by the engine, and it looks like Clayton Cassidy may be planning on getting out right here, but
Filthy's going to try and stop him. He's got him. Another big drop.
He returns the favor as Doc Holliday seems to be getting an upper hand over on Hans, the big Russian and the
German.
big German on the other side of the cage.
We don't actually have any Russians. We should get some. We should really get some.
Now it looks like Phil.
Ooh!
Doc is dragged down by Hans.
Ooh, big right hand from Doc Holliday.
Man, that came from the ground.
That came from the ground. It came from the ground and it went to his core, man. Doc working on the leg, which is smart. Oh, Clayton with the shot. Filthy Phil into the cage, then the spine buster. This is getting brutal early, guys. You can only see this here at OMGW. Who's going to come out? Duel Team champions, Blaze.
Well, it's a tough call right now, as it looks like both these teams are just beating the living hell out of each other.
Big power slam from Hans on Doc. Nobody can seem to get the upper hand.
Oh, a spinning uppercut off the top rope.
Yes.
That was impressive from Clayton Cassidy.
This is crazy. I gotta ask you, as this chaos goes on, you've been in the ring before. What would you do in a match like this?
I feel you have to get one of the other opponents out, incapacitate the other team, and just make a break for the cage there.
Right. That's probably smart. Whoa! Huge short arm clothesline from Doc.
Clayton Cassidy working up to the top of the cage.
Filthy's gonna catch him. He's gonna pull him down onto Doc Holliday.
Doc's face.
Oh! And Hans is just
Hans
mounting.
is teeing off on Doc right now. Those are some big fists to be taking.
He is mounted Doc and is fisting him.
Doc's not done though, as he throws a fireman's carry, putting Hans on his back. Filthy Phil was going for the dirty stomp, but got reversed into a DDT.
He got reversed for the dirty stomp. That's never happened.
No. And Hans says, no, not letting Doc out yet.
Filthy Phil with the kick to the gut. Filthy Phil's got Cassidy up into a big back body. Man, now Hans and Filthy are the only ones standing. Hans is going to try and climb out. Filthy's going to catch his leg and pull him down brutally. Doc's crawling away. Filthy gets a big German from Cassidy. Cassidy starts to climb.
Ooh, Doc goes to pull Cassidy off, and Hans rushes Doc.
Cassidy might make it out here. No, wait! Filthy's going to catch him. Filthy's got him. Pulls him down into the big German. And the big German, speaking of big Germans, is almost out of the ring.
Yep. Filthy Phil is doing a great job of playing defense on that cage.
He is the defense all the way, man. People need to be chanting defense right now because it's Filthy Phil. He's lining up Hans now for a huge clothesline. Hans is down. Well, Doc might make it out. He's got that top rung, but no.
Cassidy sees him.
Meanwhile, Filthy's going to take his
Filthy
shot.
may get out right here.
He might get out. He's got the opening.
He's on the top of the cage.
Over the top.
Oh, what's he do? He took a pause.
He took a pause. He's trying to, I think he hurt his nuts. No! Filthy elbow Cassidy falls into the ring.
Filthy's out of the cage.
This presents an interesting situation.
But he left Doc. He says he knows that Doc can handle that cage, apparently.
I guess. I mean, this puts an interesting situation. Technically, they are ahead, but Doc does not look like he is ahead. He still has to get out. Hans puts a huge power slam on Doc. Cassidy is just watching Doc to try and run interference so that Hans can get out. Hans looks like he's going to escape. He is. It's down to Cassidy and Doc in the ring. Cassidy's climbing.
Cassidy waited too long. Doc was able to recover. Doc drags Cassidy down, and now Doc is making his
way
ascent.
Can he get out? Cassidy is hurt, though. He fell hard. He's hurt. Doc's got his leg over. Are we going to have new champions?
It looks like we do. All that it's going to take is for
Just
Doc Holliday to drop.
Drop. And new champions!
He doesn't like heights, Ziggy.
The Philbillies have done it!
There was never any doubt in my mind as I saw that match go on. They did it quite well. They had Filthy Phil running interference, and Doc dealing as much damage as he could, although the Russian was definitely putting a hurting on him.
Yeah, the German.
Yes, the German. Those
Still don't have any
countries.
Russians. Still, yeah, and there they are, guys.
Finally, the two undefeated dual team partners have got a title over their shoulders.
This is it. This is their first championship in OMGW. They won it together, and I gotta say, they have been absolutely electric side by side. The Philbillies are your new OMGW dual team champions, and that's gonna bring us to the end of part 1 of Immortality. Be sure to come back next week for part 2.
That's right. Come back next week for some more wrestling.